terrible marriage for life, Will Smith contending energetically to conceal his sexuality reports about Will Smith being furtively gay have had the web in a stranglehold in the recent weeks. And as per late subtleties and privileged insights that got uncovered, there may be significantly more to Will's sexuality than tales alone. So what's truly happening in the Smith family? And for what reason is Jada remaining hitched to him, assuming he truly is gay together forever? Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith used to be the Hollywooded couple, until everything came crashing down. Hollywood relationships are known for going on for 2 or 3 work days, so it was reviving to see a couple who had been together for over 20 years, and were all the while continuing forward. While before the cameras, that is on the grounds that it worked out that there was a ton of show happening in the background. Everything came crashing down in 2020 when Jada got uncovered for having an unsanctioned romance with August Alsina, who was companions with her child Jaden. And afterward, what did you do, Jada? Well, you realize, I think from that point, as time went on, I got into an alternate sort of entrapment. I think you want to say plainly what occurred. And I got into a trap with August. That is what I said that way wasn't chaotic enough. August likewise uncovered that Will had allowed him to have the illicit relationship with Jada. I truly plumped down with Will and had a discussion. He gave me his approval, and I completely gave myself to that relationship for a really long time of my life. Poop hit the fan via virtual entertainment. And the Smiths went from having quite possibly of the most begrudged marriage in Hollywood to getting fooled and mocked via web-based entertainment. Individuals were considering what the heck was happening in the marriage that Will could allow his child's companion to feel free to lay down with his significant other. This prompted hypotheses that their marriage probably won't be essentially as strong as they had us accept for a really long time. And this thusly prompted some old paranoid fears about their marriage returning to the spotlight. To comprehend the speculations, we must take it way back to the 90s, when Will and Jada initially met. And before they got hitched, harking back to the 90s, Will was not by any means the only man in Jada's life, since she likewise had a dearest companion, the rapper Tupac, despite the fact that he's been away for over 25 years now. Tupac is as yet viewed as one of the best rappers ever, and Jada continually discusses him and the amount she misses him. Yet the thing is, many individuals don't buy Jade's story that she was only companions with Tupac on the grounds that it's generally accepted that there was much more happening with them than a dispassionate fellowship. Jade is constantly denied this. However, Will has even confessed to feeling envious of Tupac's nearby bond with Jada. Were you ever desirous of the affection Jada had? Gracious oak goddamn man. And you realize that was in the good old days. Definitely I was in the good old days. And it resembled that was a major lament for me too, in light of the fact that I would never open up to connect with Pop. Sadly, Tupac was shot and killed in 1996 in a hit-and-run assault. Jada has still never moved past his demise yet. Fascinatingly, she wedded Will scarcely a year after Tupac passed. This raised a ton of eyebrows at that point, and fans accepted that the main explanation she wedded Will was that her one genuine affection had died, and she had made do with the extra, which was Will. Clearly Tupac made a big difference to her, and she really focused on him profoundly on the grounds that she tried to fill her children, Jaden and Willow, in regarding him. Truth be told, she made it clear to them that Tupac made her more joyful than Will at any point could. In light of the fact that when Willow was just 11, she composed a letter to Tupac. In the letter, she beseeched him to return so Jada could at last be blissful again. She said, "Dear Tupac, I realize you are alive in some spot. I feel that my mother truly misses you. Might you at any point, if it's not too much trouble, return? Might you at any point return so Mom and me can be cheerful? I wish you were here. I truly love Willow." This letter caused a ton of debate online, with individuals saying remarks like "with" or "without" jokes through and through. Freedom Smith from anything subjugation. Jada has him in Willow composed a letter to Tupac telling who she misses him and never at any point met the man at all Jaden, calling another man his father, assuming my children done, that my emotional well-being is gone man am unfortunately. Since I figured out she caused Willow to compose Tupac a letter to Paradise I lost it, like I'd shake crying, and hurling my significant other was causing our children to compose letters to her ex, and everything that in the damnation was Jada saying to Willow about Tupac that caused her to compose a letter again individuals considered what Will was escaping his marriage. And for others the response was clear. Will was furtively gay, and hush and his union with Jada gave him the ideal cover. This sort of makes sense of why he gave August Alsina the thumbs up to have an unsanctioned romance with Jada as opposed to lashing out, and furthermore makes sense of why he could sit across the table from Jada and hear her own up to the undertaking without feeling upset. They even kidded about it and enjoyed an incredible chuckle about it. We ride together, we got together, terrible marriage for life. Wow, they implied that in a real sense, since they guaranteed that the two of them have no goals of truly leaving each other, regardless of what his concealment union with Jada appears to have worked on the grounds that he's been reputed to have associations with different men in Hollywood, and has figured out how to go unnoticed as of recently on the low. So not just has Will been faking his marriage with Jada, but on the other hand, he's been concealing his relationship with different men in the business. Well, he can never again conceal his actual self, since he's presently getting uncovered by many individuals in the business. And it seems as though it's down over for him. One of the primary individuals to uncover him was Alexis Arquette, who guaranteed that the genuine explanation will part from his most memorable spouse, Sherry Zampino, is that Cherry got him in bed with a man, and dissimilar to Jada, Sherry was not able to adapt to that. Alexis composed when Jada emerges as gay and her facial hair husband concedes his most memorable marriage finished, which he strolled in on him, overhauling his friendly benefactor Benny Medina. Then I will pay attention to them, she being the primary wife. Pay took care of quiet. That is not by any means the only time that he got uncovered on the grounds that additionally reports of him were being in a mysterious relationship with Dwayne Martin, despite the fact that the two of them asserted they were simply companions. It was accounted for that Will supposedly paid Dwayne $2 million in quiet cash to guarantee that their mysterious relationship stays secret. Trisha Paytas additionally emerged to charge him in a YouTube video where she made concerning claims about Will purportedly constraining her male artists to lay down with him. What about stressed over your bamboozling husband? And my male artists, when they would have rather not. I'll discuss that. Then Panther Right reached out, and besides the fact that she uncovered Will for laying down with men in the business, yet she likewise name-dropped a portion of the men that he'd been engaged with. Young fellows have gone out, ___, shouting to move.